You know, most golfers will tell you the toughest part of the game is perfecting their swing. My advice? Do away with the swing altogether with the red-green, hole-in-one, swingless golf club. All you do is attach the head of your driver and a real heavy-duty fishing reel to one of these chest expander units that perhaps you gave to a close personal friend, only to have her throw the whole thing right back in your face. Then all you do is run some 100-pound test line from the reel right down to the head of the club, and you're ready to play. The more you reel it in, the more power it delivers. Just wind her in, you get it where you want it, then lock it. Then when you're ready, let her rip. Appreciate it. The local bank's got a big deal going on. You open up an account, and they give you one of these weather radios for free. No charge. There's no charge. It's free. They just give it to you. I mean, there's no charge. I mean, this is crazy, eh? No wonder the banks aren't doing well, huh?
Red, yeah. It looks like we're in for some pretty serious weather. Have you been listening to your weather radio?
No.
Well, you know, you should, because we got trouble.
Yeah, let me tell him. That's right, Red. We got a cyclone coming.
No, it's a hurricane.
Right, it's a hurricane, right? It's a big wind, and it's like 3,000 mile-an-hour winds.
150 kilometers an hour.
Right, with hailstones the size of golf balls.
No hailstorm, just high wind, a lot of rain.
Then we got a tornado coming.
It's a hurricane.
It's a big storm.
Okay. We don't get hurricanes here. We're too far from the ocean, okay? We get a fair bit of wind, but that's because we're so close to Port Asbestos, and it sucks.
Not this time, Red. We've got a Force 5 hurricane. Hurricane duct is coming our way.
Yeah, we got to hunker down. We got to board up the windows.
We got to ration the water. Save one bullet for yourself.
It's time for the Possum Lodge word game. Today, Mr. Ed Frid is playing for this special coupon, which allows him to get 50% off on all other coupons. And Mr. Green, you have 30 seconds to get Mr. Frid to say this word. Tame. Tame.
All right, Mike.
Oh, okay. And go.
Okay, Ed. You take something wild and you feed it and you look after it and you get to the point where you don't have to worry that it's going to attack you anymore. That wild animal is now...
your teenage son.
No. When a wild animal has been trained to be with people, it's...
just waiting for its chance to attack.
No. This animal is not dangerous because it's...
dead?
Okay, think about an animal. You want a word that rhymes with game.
Mame.
Almost out of time, Mr. Green.
Ed, I'm talking about like a pet for a kid, eh? Like a cuddly puppy or a hamster.
Oh, not a hamster. No, don't get a hamster. They're evil. Oh, yeah. They'll come into your room while you're sleeping and eat your eyes. Oh, yeah. You can't tame a hamster.
There we go.
Ooh, you're breathing heavy.
Building was designed by a moron, Harold. The elevator only goes to the 19th floor.
You got on the wrong elevator. Some of them only go to the 19th floor. The others go from 20 on up.
Well, I still say there's a moron involved somewhere in this situation.
Well, I won't argue with you on that.
Pardon me, Harold?
Would you like some water for that? We have distilled, sparkling, reverse osmosis.
I prefer faucet. Reverse faucet, if you have it.
Perfect.
All right. Just gonna use a phone here. Hello? Hello? What kind of piece of crap?
What are you doing over there?
Well, I'm trying to use the phone, Harold. It was invented 130 years ago. I thought they'd have it working by now.
Well, line 6 is the direct line to our New York office.
Oh.
Yeah, 7 and 8 is our toll-free number. 11 and 12 is our ISDN number for data transferring. If you want an outside line, that's 1 through 5. You have to dial 9 to get out.
Do you hear yourself, Harold? I just want to make a phone call. You're reciting 4 pages out of the Space Shuttle Service Manual. What's going on, Harold? Is it me?
Well, you know, you're in the big city now, Uncle Red. You know, you have to embrace technology. You don't do that very much.
I embrace Aunt Bernice. That beats reverse osmosis, I'll tell you.
I'll trust you on that one. But, you know, here where I work, we have to embrace technology, because if we don't, technology will pass us by.
Yeah, but what about life, Harold, huh? What about life passing you by, eh? What about the thrill of making something with your own hands, Harold, eh? Where does that fit in your world? Remember that fishing boat I made? Eh? Using out of the heating ducts and the recliner there, remember that? How would your downtown buddies pull that one off, huh?
They'd buy a boat.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Okay, we got our next 2 items up for auction here. Mike, why don't you start us off?
Okay, thank you, Mr. Green. As you can see, gentlemen, this here is an authentic drive-in movie speaker. It dates all the way back to the 50s.
Where'd you get that, Mike?
At the Possum Lake Drive-In Theater.
You got that in the 50s?
No, I got it on Saturday night. But it is old,
yeah.
And there was a movie from the 50s playing at the time, The 10 Commandments.
I guess you left before they got to Thou Shalt Not Steal, huh?
Look, I know we all kid about my criminal record, but Mr. Green, I'm actually a little hurt.
All right.
I did not steal this speaker. I just had to leave in a hurry, and I forgot it was still stuck in the window. Honest.
What was the big rush?
Well, the car's owner came back from the snack bar.
Well, we'll get to that item in a minute. Right now, let's see what Hap brought for us.
Oh, thank you, Red. I figure what this auction needs is a touch of celebrity. So I brought along something just a little bit special.
Oh, man, that's like something Elvis would wear, huh?
Yeah, in his dreams, maybe.
No, well, who is the celebrity?
I was, huh? I wore it to front my band in the late 50s, Hap Hornet and the Rockin' Drones. Oh, yeah, we had our own sound.
I'm guessing Puget Sound.
No. We were very big. We had a gold record in '58. Got a lot of hotta water. We toured all over the States.
Did you ever meet the king?
Who's that?
Elvis?
Elvis? Nah. Yeah, well, I met him. But we hardly spoke. He opened for me in Fresno. I would have been the king myself, but I was Canadian, so they called me the Prime Minister of rock and roll.
So this was your jacket?
Yeah, fans would go nuts when they saw me in that. I remember telling Anne Margaret I was too busy to see her. Broke her heart. To cheer her up, I suggested she go and show Elvis the ropes. I didn't mean literally.
Boy, Hap, I don't know. You know, you as a rock star, I'm having trouble believing this. What do you think, Mike?
Well, I think you should show a little more respect, Mr. Green.
Oh, thanks, Mike.
I take it from me. You can't toss off a whopper like that and keep a straight face, man. That's really hard.
Look, I don't care whether you guys believe me or not. I'm telling you, I was a rock star. Why else would a heterosexual guy wear a thing like that?
So, how's it going, Dale?
I'm all done here, Mr. Green. Do you still have the washroom key?
No, I gave it back to you, didn't I?
I don't think so.
Oh, no. Oh, there it is. I'm afraid I lost it again.
I put a drop of oil in your horn relay, but your horn was sticking.
Yeah, I know. I like it sticking. That way I can let morons know what I think of them and still keep both hands on the wheel.
Your generation is so confrontational.
No, we're not. I mean, doesn't your generation ever lean on the horn once in a while?
No, mostly I just use it to say hi, you know. How's it going, buddy?
Dale, a horn is not for saying hello. It's for saying, get the hell out of the way, like this.
You're holding it for 2 whole notes, Mr. Green. See, if you just play 2 quarter notes, it sounds cheerful. You should try it. It would be cool.
Oh, well, I definitely want to be cool. That's a top priority with me.
Well, give it a try, Mr. Green. You never know, you might surprise yourself.
Yeah, why don't I just do that, Dale, and you have yourself a rainbow day. You know, sometimes you go into town, you got a list of things to do, maybe pick up some groceries for the family or go to the post office, and the bad part is when you get the groceries first, then they got to sit in your van while you're waiting for service at the post office, especially if you got ice cream. And don't think you can just trick your kids by refreezing melted ice cream. Believe me, something changes. So today we're going to turn a van into a mobile refrigeration unit so you'll never be in a rush to get home with those darn groceries, huh? And the beauty of this project is you don't need to know anything about refrigeration. We're not reinventing the wheel here. We're just stealing fridge technology. So all you got to do is get the door off of just an ordinary kitchen refrigerator like this one. That should be no problem. I believe it's just a lift and tug thing. Maybe this one's more of a yank and swing deal. No, I think this is actually the hyperextend mechanism on this one. Once you got the door off the fridge, what you got to do is make an opening in the side of the van big enough for the back of the fridge to stick out of. And if you're a real handyman and you got a good eye, you don't even have to measure it. All right, now I'm attached the fridge on there, as you can see, with the handyman's secret weapon, duct tape. But you know, I'm thinking, this van isn't really airtight. I need a little extra cooling power, so I added a couple of fridges onto the back here. Actually, Moose Thompson gave me the fridges. He actually used to have one in every room in his house, but now he's upgraded to a walk-in meat locker. Oh, and watch the light go on when I open the door. See? Just like a fridge. Oh, yeah. One other thing I want to show you. I've wired all the fridges up to this cigarette adapter here. So I actually did that myself. Oh, yeah. I know as much about electronics as I do about refrigeration. All right, time to pick up the groceries and do the ice cream test. Talk about air conditioning. I'd say if anything, the ice cream actually got harder this time. So remember, if the women don't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy. That's probably gonna hurt later. I want to talk to you older married guys about something they don't teach you in school. There's a lot of talk these days about standing up for your rights and speaking up for yourself. This does not apply to any successful marriage. Any idiot knows when to speak up and shoot his mouth off, but a real wise man knows when to just put a lid on it. Yeah, there are certain times in any marriage when it's better to just say nothing. For example, when you do something wrong. You break something, or you lose something, or you forget something, or you drink something. Just keep very, very quiet. I know, honesty is a great policy, so is insurance. The trick is to not use either one until you absolutely have to. You know, life has a way of getting you into trouble. You don't need to help it. So when you screw up, shut up. Another time you want to keep quiet is when you do something right. Like, your way was the right way, your idea was the right idea, your plan was the right plan. No one that you're married to wants to hear that. Nothing good ever follows the phrase, I told you so. So whenever you do something wrong, or whenever you do something right, try just keeping your trap shut. And if it works, well, Remember, I'm pulling for you. We're all in this together. Okay, girls. Got the windows all boarded up. Are you gonna be okay, or do you want a teddy bear to hug?
You better take cover, Red. They're expecting Hurricane Doug to hit our area any second.
Oh, boy. A hurricane. Oh, boy. Gosh, where am I gonna hide? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, there's gonna be rain. There's gonna be wind. I guess I'll warn the others. Better warn the others. Oh, look out, everybody. Look out, look out, look out. Oh, look out, look out. Boy, it's very, very sunny out here. Birds, little birdies. Hurricane coming, hurricane. Better go. Oh, look, there's a place I can hide, Dalton. I'll go sit in the canoe.
You know, kids just like to get involved in something with you, you know? Just a simple backyard game or, you know, an interesting conversation. And that is the type of thing that won't cost you anything but time, you know? You don't have to go out and buy a whole bunch of expensive sports equipment or video games or all that stuff, you know. But here's the thing, don't be selfish about it, you know, just a second. Don't be selfish, don't just do things that you want to do. You see, you have to be, just a second now, you have to be able to read a kid, you know, and suggest things you figure he'd like to do. That's what you want to be able to do. Oh, boy, you snuck right up on me there, didn't you? So you're getting pretty good at this game, huh? Okay, well, I'll do the counting now, and you run along and hide. You run off and hide, and I'll do the counting. I'm not looking. Don't worry, I'm counting. I'm not looking here at all. You know, I never used to play hide and seek when I was a kid. Oh, no, I had the friends. No, I did, but we'd always get together at the parents' house, you know, and there was never any place to hide. Dad had pretty much blown everything flat, you know. Go a mile to find a door to hide behind. I'll just dig a hole in the ground and lie down in it, you know. But you know what? I like hide and seek because you don't have to run, you know? You just take your time. You're looking around casually. It's not like tag. God, I hate tag.
Walter and I are out in the back behind the lodge. They're just painting a shed. That's a good way to spend a Saturday, or even better, like a Wednesday, you know. But Walter's just younger. He's got no patience. It's not dry yet, Walter. It's not dry. It's not dry. We just painted it. You know, now don't blow on it. That's not gonna help. That makes no difference. That's gonna make you look foolish. Oh yeah. It's not dry. Just relax. Take it easy. The sun will dry out. Just the breeze. And so now are you gonna fan? He's gonna fan. No. Okay, Walter. If you want to use a fan, use a fan. One great thing's about the lodge, we got so much equipment lying around that hasn't been found yet. Look at this, eh? Now, this baby was a little heavier than what I noticed. It was bolted to the ground. Yeah, you go ahead, Walter, and I'll be along in a minute. We got her on the lawnmower. That seemed like a good idea to me. And now we'll just crank this. This baby's got about 700 horse, I think. And look at her just whine. Whoa, wait a minute. Come on back. No. Up against the shed. Oh, the peppermill. Oh, boy. No. Okay, oh, boy. Here's two of the dwarfs. Sneezy and Dopey. Oh, boy. It's killing the paint job. All right, Walter, you tried. Why did they put the on-off switch on the front of the fan? I mean, how can you? Well, I'll tell you what. I'll try and kill the main switch. You work towards it, Walter. Attaboy. Lean into it. Maybe this is one of these. There you go. Lean into her there. One of these. Is that the breaker? No. She's still going. Yeah, you're almost there. Get up to that switch. Now, I couldn't really hear. I thought this might be, but I couldn't hear that it stopped. And so I just turned it back on. Okay, that was my fault. All right, okay. Oh. Hey, Walter, good news. The paint's dry. Okay, time for the second coat. There you go.
Oh, hi. welcome to Mike's Teen Talk. Here's the #1 lesson you can learn in your life. Whether it says you're hanging out at the mall or, perish the thought, at work. Always look busy, especially when you're doing nothing. Looking busy is the next best thing to doing something, only it's a heck of a lot easier. But looking busy is a hard thing to learn. I'll tell you. You know, one of my dads worked at the post office, and he had this rule that he would never stand around looking out the window in the morning because then he wouldn't have anything to do in the afternoon. So that's what I'm saying. Learn how to look busy, because if it's worth doing nothing, it's worth doing nothing well. That's it.
How's the weather?
I think it's gonna rain.
Are we all gonna die?
Eventually. Yeah. Any news on your weather radios?
Wait, a miniature twister tore up the animal shelter and it was raining cats and dogs for a while.
How are those boards holding up?
No, the boards are good. I chained all the hot water heaters to the trees, and all of our loose junk blew onto the neighbor's property, so there's a bonus, actually. You know, I didn't bother putting the canoe away, but I'm sure it'll be all right. Yeah. My wife is watching. See you later. Keep your stick on the ice.
Okay, guys, you don't have to stand up if you don't want to. Okay.
Quando, Omni, Flunkus, Moritati. Sit down. All right, bow your heads for the men's prayer. I'm a man, but I can change if I have to, I guess. Oh, I said I'll change.